Spicy Toast Gaming here, and today we're taking on Aurelion Sol with Nami. Now we've been able to get Nami to 2 stars, so we have when you play a spell, gain 1 spell mana. This is incredibly strong, and then we have the 2-star game start, draw a spell plus that +1 starting mana. Pretty weak 2nd star power, but kind of makes up for it with the strength of the 1st star power. What we're running for Nami is the Grand General's Counterplan, then the Banshee's Veil. So we're wanting Nami to stay on the board, constantly generating her champion spell, which you see right here is her ebb, so you get to play this, then it makes flow, then it makes an ebb and flow. So you get to play a lot of spells. This is all gonna really just cost us 1 mana each because each time we cast it, it's refunding 1 spell mana. So normally we can get through all of them. This gives us a good amount of poke, good amount of sustain, but then every time we play a spell, Nami is also buffing up our units. So it really works well for her. I think Counterplan is probably the best possible rare relic. Now, once we can do a second rare relic, we will be using the Chemtech Duplicator, but for the time being we can only use 1. So let's hop in game. We're going to skip ahead to the first boss just to try to save some of those slower earlier matches. I generally like to try to keep the Aurelion Sol runs under an hour if possible. It's a really long video and I know most people don't want to sit through that. So let's jump ahead. Alright, in game now, and for powers we're able to pick up Enfeebling Strike. Great for Nami. You're constantly doing a little bit of poke damage, so reducing the enemy's attack a little each time. Really nice. Endurance, a decent common power. Counterfeit copies, very good for Nami. Yes, the normal effect is fine, but the big thing is we get to have a 0-cost spell that we can play every round, and so that's just feeding into a lot of our synergies. Then the normal star powers. For our support champion, we have Teemo, and then with his support cards of Puff Cap Pup and the Poison Dart. We also picked up a couple Pokey Sticks. Really wanting more draw with Nami. Quite often you're running out of spells or cards, so having a spell we can play that also gives us draw, really, really good. And then we also picked up Emperor's Prosperity. Again, essentially a draw 3. Very, very good. And the last thing we picked up was the Sheriff of Piltover. So plant a Flash Bomb trap on each card in the enemy deck, and we draw this at the very start of the game. Very strong. This will be great with our Enfeebling Strike, constantly doing a little bit of damage to the enemy units and just reducing their power throughout the game. So we have Tahm Kench with Duplicate, Viego with Duplicate, and Aurelion Sol with Perfected Mana Flow. This will be a little rough, but I think we can handle it. Alright, we will re-roll all of these since we know we're going to draw them anyways. Alright, so we're going to play the Autopus first. If we play one of the spells, we'll run out of mana to play our units. I'm actually going to put a couple more of the Sheriff of Piltover. It's a really strong card, so having more of that in our deck will be very good. Let's make that a little bit more expensive. Might as well play Teemo.
2, 3, 4.
Alright, let's see. I think let's put some more Pokey Sticks. And let's get a little bit more draw going. A little unfortunate they also have elusives, otherwise we could have really gone off and done a ton of damage. Oh well. I think we'll get the Abyssal Guard.
Stronger than the darkness within me.
Alright, we'll have this for a blocker next turn. Right now we're just kind of in a waiting period, just waiting for our build to really come online. We're going to be very defensive. Alright, great, an answered prayer. Having some more champion draw, that's great. We'll play the Pesky Spectre just for an easy blocker. So we could play a mini morph here. Don't particularly want to. I want to try to get our Nami on the board. another Teemo, little unfortunate. But we'll just build out our board.
Not again.
Let us peruse this establishment's fare.
Alright, I think I'll get our Abyssal Guard on the board.
I alone stand against the abyss.
I think I'll go with the Fleet Admiral. We're playing this so that he can get a little bit stronger, so that when he hits the unit, he'll reduce their attack even more. So they have a full board, but if you see, pretty much all of their attack is really weak. That's just because of our Enfeebling Strike. Every time we're blocking, every time one of these flash bombs goes off, it's just reducing down their power.
We haven't met yet.
Unfortunately, Nami is kind of core to us winning the game.
I was conjecturing your arrival, Jack.
You know me, Tom. I follow the blood.
Alright, what is the sleep with the fishes again? Alright, so the Fleet Admiral's Shelly. Elusive has some draw.
I do enjoy prospecting.
I think we're actually going to get rid of
Never afraid.
Teemo here. They got rid of their elusives though, which is pretty nice. We will have to watch out for their acquired taste though.
I'm sure there's something for my taste.
Alright, so we're going to try to get, again, our Nami on the board. Perfect. Alright, we're going to put some more Namis in our deck, so if something happens with this one, we have more ready to go.
I am the Tide Caller. I will drive back the darkness. Look, Nami! I have located the Moonstone!
That's a sea miskin, Shelly, but good try.
Alright, so does it tell me which one? I'm thinking this is the one it's trying to capture. So let's just get rid of it.
Let the tide carry you.
So I know she has Spell Shield, but I don't really want... might have been the other one, sad.
It's too late now.
Ride the
Yep,
surging tides.
we got rid of the wrong one. Oh well.
Together! Rise with the surf.
Let us peruse this establishment's fare.
Interesting.
Move aside, small fry.
I don't think I'm actually gonna play the Fleet Admiral here. I'll just take the damage. Alright, I'm gonna again shuffle more Namis into the deck. I'm a little worried they're gonna capture her, that's why I haven't played this yet.
The crowd's ready for a beating, Pablo.
Aye, and I'm ready to provide it.
Yeah, but feels fitter. Not for everyone.
Alright, Rally, not great, but they don't have mana to capture us anymore.
Let the tide carry you. Ride the surging tides. Rise with the surf.
So the Fleet Admirals are going to be buffing up our other units as we just play more and more spells. Alright, so none of them have too strong of an attack. I think I'll reduce down...
Rise
this unit a little bit more. Yeah, having the Fleet Admirals buffing up our units as Nami also buffs up their attack. See, now they're too scared to attack, which is great for us.
Rise with the surf.
I promised a bloodbath.
Alright, again, a bit worried. And here, when you're copying a card, you normally want to copy one that's not fleeting, because you're shuffling an exact copy into the deck, which means if you copy a fleeting card, when you draw it, it's going to be fleeting again. So it's normally better to just
Let the tide
copy a non-fleeting card. Here, we'll potentially be able to win because they don't have any elusive blockers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use all of these since they're burst speed, buff up my units, heal the Nexus.
tide carry you.
Although that being said, this is a boss fight, so we're going to heal up to full anyways.
I can't back down.
So we'll just attack. If this wasn't a boss fight, I would spend a little bit longer buffing up all my units and healing the Nexus to full, but we're going to heal to full anyway, so no point in wasting that time. Alright, GG. Alright, we want to get more Namis. I think Skirmisher's Saber would actually be better. That way we can have a little bit more safety if we want to attack with Nami. Craftsman Favor, all of these spells, or all these powers that are giving you a free spell at the start of the game, or start of each round, really, really good, because even though they cost mana, you're essentially playing them for free. Alright, we want this champion item chest. Ezreal with Perfected, and Ashe. We'll go against Ashe. I think that should be easier to deal with than Ezreal and all of his removal. Pretty great opening hand, to be honest.
These old eyes still see far and clear.
Alright, so I'm going to shuffle more of the Sheriff of Piltover. Great card, and I want to have more of these in the deck if possible. Autopuss generating the prank cards, also very, very nice. I think I'm actually going to play a Pokey Stick here and just get rid of their one unit.
Light the signal fire.
They do have the level up, which can be scary sometimes. Alright, let's make this a little bit worse. The prank, being able to see their units is so strong. Yeah, I guess we'll get Teemo on the board. Although he's going to get frostbitten next round. Alright, again, I want to put more of the Sheriff.
My people are counting on me.
Fresh tracks. Gotcha.
Right here, we'll buff up our Teemo.
I am the tide caller. I will drive back the darkness.
And Nami's already leveled. Perfect.
Ride the surging tides. Let the tide carry you.
So they actually have no mana, so instead of attacking right here, I'm actually going to spend a little bit longer to build out our board.
The surging tides.
So since I have Spell Shield, I'm going to do something a little risky and actually attack with Nami. We can get their unit off the board. Since we have Nami, she's going to be able to heal up. Since our Nexus doesn't need healing, we'll be able to spend those heals just on her. So a bit risky. I wouldn't do this if I didn't have Spell Shield.
Let the tide carry you. All the world on one.
Alright, let's just keep getting more counterfeit copies. If we just keep putting so many in their deck, that would be perfect.
Let the tide carry you. Ride the
I think we'll actually buff up Nami a bit.
rise with the surf.
One thing to bear in mind, the champions, when they level up, they double their stats. But if we can reduce their stats down before they level up, it's going to reduce how many bonus stats they get.
Surf.
So by hurting and reducing Ashe's power, even if she levels up, she'll then be less of a threat.
Let the tide carry you.
And here's what I was talking about before. I'm healing up my Nami because I knew that I would be able to. I know that I'm not going to be able to play another one of these. I'm not going to be able to get through the full chain, so I just have 2 mana. But doing a little bit more damage potentially to Ashe, because she's going to level up next round, I think will be worth it, especially since we have the other one in hand. Figures, it hit the Nexus. Oh, she didn't attack. Alright, so we have a little bit more time before she levels up, potentially. Very nice. Again, we're just going to keep shuffling these sheriffs.
Rise with the surf. Let the tide carry you.
Because, yeah, they have over 100 flash bombs. Every single card they have is like 3 flash bombs on them now, which is amazing.
Ride the surging tides. Let the
That's a
tide
great thing
carry
about Nami, is a lot of your spells are burst speed, so we can just keep playing spells over and over again.
Stand ready.
And we're going to be able to potentially end the game right here. Now, it is Ashe. They potentially do have some frostbites. Oh, but we were able to still win. Very nice. Tidal Wave, this will be very nice. I wish this was in Nami's deck baseline, but a lot of fun to play. Alright, so we'll go with Mana Deposit. More mana on Nami is really, really strong. Alright, we have Jin and Sejuani. I think we'll go for Jin. Power Overwhelming is easier to deal with. Alright, we'll get rid of Ransom Riches and hold on to the other ones. Having a lot of draw, early game unit, as well as another champion draw. Pretty strong. Alright, so again, we're going to play Sheriff and hope we're able to draw our Nami.
Prepared for anything.
Well, that kind of figures. Alright, let's see if we're able to get Nami. Alright, yes, perfect. Oh, I guess I should have attacked. that was a mistake, my bad.
If we seek forgiveness, we must commit all.
We'll play Ransom Riches since it's essentially free.
Embrace your fate.
I want to play Nami this turn, but I'm not going to play Nami right now, because if I do, she's going to get challenged and killed by the stagehand. Alright, but we can play Pokey Stick for free, so we will... Well, we have the mana to play it without cutting into our normal mana.
I'll shoot the wings off
Okay,
her
so now I'm not worried about playing Nami.
tides. I will find the Moonstone. I will save my people. Let the tide carry you.
Listen well, the waters speak through me.
Ride the surging tides.
Alright, so we will pass for now. Perfect.
Rise with the surf.
Alright, let's get some more elusives on the board.
Ride the surging tides.
I guess let's put a couple more Namis in the deck.
Let the tide carry you.
We probably won't be able to buff up enough to win this round, but we'll see.
Rise with the surf.
Because yeah, every time we're playing a spell, Nami's just buffing up all of our units.
Ride the surging tides.
I have prepared something very special.
Surge forth.
Alright, so we'll be able to deal a good amount of damage, but they're obviously going to block the tentacle, or they should.
Artless.
Nice, they're blocking with Jin, getting him off the board. And now we just have elusives to buff, which is kind of perfect. Yeah, let's make this cost a little bit more.
Tide carry you.
Oh, I guess it was fleeting, they didn't have mana to cast it anyways.
Rise with the surf.
have a part to play, take one.
Alright, let's get even more
Ride the surging tide.
flash bomb traps.
Let the tide carry you. Rise with the surf. Let the tide carry you. Rise with the surf.
Just all of the spells.
Ride the surging tide.
Oh man.
Rise with the surf.
And see, we're like all at full health, but if our Nexus wasn't at full health, we're gonna have a crazy amount of sustain.
Let the tide carry you.
As long as Nami's on the board, we're doing a lot of poke damage, and we're healing up a lot, which is amazing.
Ride the surging tide.
And all of these spells, our elusives, are now out of control.
Let's get it, crew. Ready? Ha! You won't stop me.
And again, we have a ton of flash bomb traps in their deck ready to go.
Do this.
Let the tide carry you.
Alright, so we'll just attack. There's nothing they can do, or I wouldn't think, about the elusives. Yep, GG. Alright, let's see here. I think we'll go for the Eye. It's a pretty decent card, good draw. And then Evoke giving us, again, another card. We aren't struggling with it too much right now, but quite often with Nami, her biggest issue is just running out of cards to play. Having something that we can play that will give us more things to play is pretty decent. Do we have many slow spells? I guess we have Tidal Wave. Maybe we'll pick up more later. Sure, I guess we'll grab that. I think I'm fine. This could be good, but we already have a lot of cards in our deck. We want to be sure we're drawing our Nami, so getting more cards are going to reduce that possibility, so I think I'll hold off for now. So we have Nautilus with Duplicate, Azir with Level Up. We want this Spells chest, so yeah, let's... This is just going to give us a Spell Shield, which we already have, so we'll go over here. Pretty good opening hand. Again, we'll get rid of the Sheriff, since we know we're going to draw it anyways.
The Emperor commands, the land obeys. Azir's command!
Well, actually, we'll hold off. We can take the damage, it's fine. We'll sustain up later. It's good to have a unit that we can play our time and dedication with. Yeah, let's make that cost a little bit more.
Reporting in.
Alright, pretty good opening. We'll shuffle a couple more Namis in the deck, just for a little bit of safety.
I won't let my home be swallowed by darkness.
Men die, but Sharima lives forever.
I will find the Moonstone. I will save my people. Ride the surging tide.
Alright, we'll get another elusive on the board. Since we hit level 15, it now has a Phage, which is pretty great. Let's draw more cards. We probably can get one of the Sheriff of Piltovers. Yes, perfect. And another elusive. Nice. So they're pretty much out of mana, so we're not really worried about what they're going to do.
Let the tide carry you.
Sure, let's do a little bit more damage here.
Ride the surging.
We're using all these spells right now, so she can just keep buffing up all of our units. I think we'll attack like this, so Azir, the only one he can block is Otterpus, which he'll be able to kill, but it will reduce his power down a lot.
Creature.
Sure, let's make this cost more again. Very nice. Yeah, this is a card, Kelp Maidens. It's not in the starting deck, but if you can grab it, it works very nice. It's another elusive, and then it's creating that prank every time you hit the Nexus, which can help you out a lot. Oh, I should have used counterfeit copies on that. Alright, let's put some more Namis in the deck, I guess.
Tide carry you. Ride the surging tides. Let the tide carry you.
Arise!
So we're hopefully going to be able to hit
Rise with the
Garen with some of our spells to reduce down his power, but we're sustaining up the Nexus either way.
Let the tide carry you.
Alright, it's about as good as we can do right now. Oh, they didn't even attack. That's surprising.
Ride the surging tides.
Alright, so we'll just open attack, get rid of Azir, and then they shouldn't be able to deal with all of our elusives. Well, I guess they can do that.
Fear is the first of many.
GG.
Strike the blessing.
Minimorph, Shelly. I don't really like Minimorph, to be honest. I think I'd rather have Fleet Admiral Shelly. Getting a couple of him on the board really helps buff up all of our cards. So I think I'll actually go with... actually use a reroll here. So this is a great card in the Reliant Soul Adventure. When you get further on, you're always going to have less mana gems. So you can just kill one of the enemy followers. Since this is slow, it's going to go off twice. So even if the unit has Spell Shield, it's still going to kill them. And we're going to draw it at the start of the game. So all of this, this is really good. I don't really like Ransom Riches. Poison Dart's also pretty useless. I guess we'll go with this. Fleet Admiral Shelly, it's good, but I don't think I want it in my opening hand. Goodness, we draw so many cards at the start of the game. Let's put some more of these in there. Alright, we have a Teemo, so we'll play him and buff him up after. Let's get rid of one of these. Hopefully we can win before Viego gets on the board, but I'm not sure about that.
Another day in the field.
I think we'll go with that for now. It is bad that they're going to be able to prank our hand. Not the best. Yeah, let's make their prank cost a little bit more. Ceaseless Sentry, not bad.
They'll never know what hit them. That's gotta sting.
So really hoping we get our Nami. Sad we're not seeing her yet. Alright, let's see. I guess we'll play the Abyssal Guard. I'm not going to bother with the counterfeit copies for any of these. We don't want to put more cards in our deck unless they're really good cards. And while these are all fine, we're really wanting to draw our Nami. Alright, we're going to counterfeit copies our Eye so that we have more draw in our deck so we can keep fishing. Keep fishing for our Nami. Oh look, draw champion, perfect. Alright, so we're going to use Written in the Stars, hopefully grab our Nami. Yes. We don't have the mana of the player, but that's alright. They can't block, so we'll just open attack with absolutely everyone. Almost ending the game. Meh, that's fine.
Sacrifice for a greater cause.
So one issue is they're about to play their Viego, so that's gonna suck. However, it looks like the second one will get... Oh. I am surprised. Did not think that they would do that. I mean, alright, I guess. let's put some more Namis in the deck.
The Mirai will never know fear again. Embrace the current or be swept away.
The whole world will know my anguish.
Alright, we'll play the Tidal Wave since we'll get 2 of them to go off. It'll also heal up our Nexus to full.
Ride the surging tides. Ocean spill forth.
You will serve.
So it's great that all of their encroaching mists got burnt off because they have too many units.
Let the tide carry you.
So we're really just going to rely on our elusives to be able to win the day for us. Yeah, we'll hold off for now. We're going to open attack next turn.
Ride the surging
We don't
tides.
see that they have a Vengeance, a fast kill spell, so we're going to go with the assumption that they don't have it and hope for the best.
Rise with the surf. Let the tide
Alright, our
carry
other
you.
spells are burst, so we'll wait to see what they do, but right now we have more than enough damage to end the game. Perfect, they didn't have anything. GG. Nami, we'll get the lure, give you more draw, that'll be pretty nice. With the Challenger, we actually have some safety to attack with her. Stabilize doesn't really help us, and then the other two are just fine. I'm going to try to re-roll here, see if we can get something a little bit better. Both of these are, again, just fine. I guess we'll go with higher education, help boost our damage, especially with the elusives. Could help us a little bit. We want that epic shop. Swain with duplicate. All right. Pretty decent opening hand, to be honest. A lot of extra draw. I think I'll just go with this. We have so many cards. All right, again, let's get some more Sheriff of Piltovers in here. I think we'll play Timo, I guess.
Like the great outdoors.
Yeah, we'll let them hit us. Not a big deal. Oh, right, this is slow. Perfect. Didn't even think about it.
Grow free.
So I'm trying to play a lot of spells here because I don't want to be burning or obliterating cards because we have too many cards.
My people are counting on me. The Mirai will never know fear again. Let the tide carry you. Rise with the surf.
Alright, let's put a bunch of these traps in their deck.
Rise with the surf.
Sure. Let's get rid of one of their units. If we had Overwhelm, it would actually be pretty great. Sad that we don't. Is 4 mana enough to play this? I think it actually might be. Sure, let's try it. We have Spell Shield, so we probably don't need the extra version. I thought we killed that. Oh, we don't have fewer mana gems yet. Right, that's why I just did that. My bad.
Ride the surging tide.
It's once we get past the shop, the 3 last opponents, they all have more mana than we do.
Rise with the surf.
And so after that, they'll start killing opponents.
They'll never know what hit 'em.
Alright, we'll just get rid of this one, though. And nothing's strong enough to kill the tentacle. Perfect.
Death doesn't scare me.
Let the tide carry you.
Let's actually, copy some more draw.
Let the tide carry you. Rise with the surf.
Run while you can.
The amount of sustain, as well as just poke damage you have with Nami is pretty amazing.
Ride the surging tide.
As long as you have Nami, you're going to be good. Well, Nami with counterplan. The only time you really lose is when you don't draw Nami.
Rise with the surf.
Sadly, none of our attacks hit them, so they're all still perfectly strong. That's gonna hurt, but oh well. We'll just heal up next turn.
Let the tide carry you. Ride the surging tides. Rise with the surf. Ride the surging
Alright, here we don't want to give them the opportunity to play anything, so we're just going to play a bunch of our spells to heal up our Nexus, and then we're going to have Teemo end the game.
tide carry you. Rise with the surf. I'll scout ahead. Let the tide carry you.
That is one issue with Nami, though, is there's going to be a lot of animations you need to sit through. Because you're just sitting there playing so many spells for so long.
Let the tide carry you. Rise with the surf.
Alright, so hopefully they don't have a way to stop Teemo. Nope, GG. We'll grab this. So the Abyssal Guard is good, but with Double Trouble, this is a slow spell, so it's going to go off again because we have Slow But Steady over here. And then it also is going to go off again because of Elixir of Sorcery. And then every time it goes off, it's going to give us 1 spell mana. So essentially we can play this for free, and it's going to fill up our entire board. So if we ever need a bunch of blockers, this is going to be perfect. Like, it works well for Nami. The problem is we already are generating 2 other ones with the counterfeit copies and the Craftsman Favor, so we're really struggling. A lot of our cards are going to get obliterated because we just don't have enough room. I think we'll go for it though, but we are going to have to try to play a lot of cards every single turn so that we don't obliterate all of our cards by overdrawing, because the maximum cards you can have in your hand is 10. Any more than that are just going to get obliterated if you try to draw them. We'll grab this, but it could be a little risky for us. I think we'll go for Death's Hand, a 1 cost, deal 2 to an enemy in the enemy nexus. Pretty great. So this one, it is slow, which means it's going to go off twice. So it's going to be something 4 copies, but I don't really think I want to. Fine, we'll grab 1. Maybe it'll be clutch and end up being good for us, but don't want to get too many. All right, so we have Lulu with Level Up, Darius with Duplicate, and then Aurelian Soul. Decent opening hand. Yeah, we just have too many cards. So we had 3 get obliterated, including all of our copies of Teemo, because I think we only have 2, and they both just got obliterated. Oh, man. All right, let's put more of the Sheriff. And we'll start with Otterpuss.
Death is like the wind, always by my side.
Sure, let's grab another Nami. See, they have more than us for mana gems, so now if we would play the Unworthy, it would just kill their unit. Here, I think we'll hold off. I want to get one more Sheriff copied into our deck before we play it. Oh, right. Her power's so annoying.
Is it the mustache? Who knows?
Alright, so they do have Challenger, but I don't think they'll be strong enough to kill Nami. Even if they do, we have another one.
But I will see it through.
Whoa, you gotta focus.
Ride the surging tides. Let the tide carry you.
I'll actually hold off on playing the Tidal Wave, because this going off twice will give us really good sustain. So I think I'll wait for now.
Ride the surging tides. I am the tide caller. I will drive back the darkness. Let the tide carry you.
Found one.
Haven't you met my shield?
So we'll just sacrifice
No kills,
him,
no injuries.
I guess.
Rise with the surf.
Be free. Whoa.
So they have a lot of flash bombs. Perfect. Oof, we do not want to play that. Definitely not. Alright, I think we should be good.
It is easy, see?
Let the tide carry you.
So yeah, we could play Dawn and Dusk right here, which would be kind of funny. We might do that. Actually, let's play a couple more cards first. Sure. This is going to generate cards, so we want to have our hand more empty, so those cards aren't going to all get obliterated.
Rise with the surf. Ride the surging tide.
Oh, they're all gonna...
The surf.
I forgot that they're all gonna,
My
yeah, do that.
axe is ready.
That's pretty great, actually. Are they gonna all buff each other?
Ride the surging tide.
Oh my word.
The tide carry you. Rise with
This
the
is
surf.
gonna be hilarious.
Surging tide.
They're just all gonna keep buffing. This is gonna be amazing.
Rise with the surf. Let the tide carry you. Ride the surging tide. Rise with the surf. Let the tide carry you.
I mean, none of these matter to be healed,
Ride the
since they're all gonna
surging
die
tide.
because they're ephemeral. But it's hilarious that they're all gonna go off and just constantly be buffing each other up. Sure, let's play this one as well.
Tide carry you. Rise with the surf.
We want all of these to be strong enough that we can just kill all of their units.
Ride the surging tide. Rise with the surf. Let the tide carry you. Rise with the surf. Let the tide carry you. Ride the surging tide.
All the animations. It takes so long, though. Oh, well.
Let the tide carry you. Ride the surging tide. Let the tide carry you. Ride the surging tide.
Alright, so sadly they have a lot of blockers, so we're not going to be able to deal a ton of damage to their Nexus. But at least we can get rid of all of their annoying champions. Well, just their entire board just gone.
Let the tide carry you.
Oh, they're all going to strike and...
Ride the surging tide.
Oh no, they're gonna do too much. We're gonna run out of room.
Carry you. Ride the surging tides. Let the tide carry you. Sorry, everyone.
It's bad. We can't, Oh well.
Ride the surging tides.
There's nothing a good giggle can't fix.
You won't
I don't
stop me.
think they have a way to buff themselves up a lot. Actually, they might. They're... Yeah, I'm not going to risk it. We don't have another one in hand here, so we'll be able to sustain ourselves back up. It's not a big deal. Don't want to risk it just in case they actually have something that can be a problem.
Another.
Please don't be reckless. We need you. Rise with the surf. Ride the surging tide.
We just need to get some room in our hands, so right now we're just kind of playing anything we can.
Rise with the surf.
Alright, let's see. What do we want to do? Alright, let's put counter for copies of the eye. Fleet Admiral Shelley wouldn't be bad.
Carry you. Ride the surging tide. Let the tide carry you. Ride the surging tide.
Alright, we'll
Let the
heal back
tide
up.
carry you.
I guess we'll use the eye here because it's also at burst or focus speed. If we can get something to get rid of Lulu and we could attack with our Nami, that would be great. But we don't want to give them the chance to play and do anything to stop us. Obliterate them.
Rise with the surf.
It's not bad. Alright, so sadly nothing that's really gonna
Let the tide carry you.
help us right here.
I can't back down.
Alright, we'll attack. Maybe they won't block with Lulu and we win. Yeah, that's what I figured.
Adorable.
Sad.
Rise with the surf.
Well, this isn't the glade. Whoa, don't eat that!
Ah, well.
Let the tide carry you.
This is faster.
We'll block like this. If they try to pull anything, we'll just mini-morph and kill her.
Rise
Yeah.
the surging tide. Let the tide carry you.
Yep, that's easy.
Why do they have so many Lulus? Oh my word.
Ride the surging tide. Rise with the surf. Ride the surging
Oh, right, it
tide.
goes off twice. Oh, man. Let's obliterate their Lulu.
Rise with the surf. Let the tide carry you.
So they have one card, so we're just going to open attack and hopefully be able to win. One of these is going to get transformed.
Ride
Nah,
the
so
surging
annoying.
tides. Wash away.
Alright, so that took way longer than it should have.
Let the tide carry you.
Abyssal Guard. The problem here is it doesn't have any way to actually push through and hit the enemy nexus. Like, we had Elusive or Overwhelm, it would be good. We do get Overwhelm on this later, but I think I'd rather go for Time Trick, Predict, and then draw one. And for like one cost, I think this is just going to be better. We're actually going to hold on to Teemo since we have too many cards. Having all of our Farsights go off is actually bad right now, because that ends up just obliterating cards. And we still have too many. Alright, let's go with our Sheriff. Yeah, let's kill one of these. Yeah, we'll let him hit us.
Nothing like the great outdoors.
Sure, let's grab the double trouble. And I guess we'll play the sheriff just because we need to reduce down our hand size. Let's put a couple more Nami in the deck.
Embrace the current or be swept away.
So I'm going to play these first before I play the double trouble, since we want the buffs from Nami to go on Teemo.
The Mirai will never know fear again. Rise with the surf.
I mean, sure, let's grab the one. I think this is going to summon 6.
Rise with the surf.
We'll see.
Let the tide carry you. Rise with the surf.
Oh, that's bad. So yeah, summon 6 looks like... No, don't. Ah, damn. That sucks. Didn't want that to get stunned.
Ride the surging tide. Bullseye. Surge force.
Alright, so we will attack. Yeah, looks pretty good. If we had Teemo, we probably could have won. Oh well.
Let the tide carry you.
I guess we can do the eye. Let's see. Sure, more invoke, not bad.
Ride the surging tide. I love the smell of mushrooms in the morning.
So next attack we should be good.
Here to watch the bloodshed, sir. Here to win the war, soldier.
Alright, we'll get some tidal waves off, deal some damage, heal up our Nexus.
Rise with the surf.
Yeah, let's put some more of Nami's ebb in there.
Rise with the surf. Let the tide carry you. Ocean spill force.
Both these units with Overwhelm, it's gonna hurt because all of our units have very weak health pools.
Death by my hand.
Rise with the surf. Let the tide carry you.
Because if they do too much damage, they're then gonna level up and do even more damage.
Rise with the surf.
Not good.
Let the tide carry you. You bad.
Not great, but kind of the best we can do.
Blood for Noxus.
The good thing is they didn't level up before they hit the Nexus, otherwise they might have been able to kill us there. So we're playing this to draw another Nami, that way we can play more of our spells next turn. We want to heal up as much to full as we can before Reliant Soul. Oh, this one's fleeting, so we have to use it, because I had to copy the fleeting version. Oh well.
Ride the surging tide. Let the tide carry you. Rise with the surf. Ride the surging tide.
So we're going to play through all of Nami's spells.
Let the tide
Try to heal up our Nexus a little bit more. So even though we could attack and win right now, we're going to just play this out a little bit longer.
let the tide carry you. Rise with the surf. Ride the surging tides. Let the tide carry you.
Alright, so we're not full, but don't want to wait a whole nother round. So we'll just go like this,
Tide carry you.
and should be good to go.
Not so fast.
Let's see here. I think we'll go with coral creatures. Good to have some more blockers. So 22 health.
Naturally.
Not the best, but we still have our reroll as well. We have 2 of our first sights, so hopefully we won't obliterate any cards. We also have a lot of draw already. And no Nami. Not the best. Let's just obliterate this unit, or well, just kill him. Doesn't matter if they have spell shield.
Prepared for anything.
No Nami. Sad. Alright, we'll hold off on drawing because we don't want to burn any of our cards, because we're going to be creating like 3. Alright, let's use our predict to see if we can find a Nami. No, we cannot. Sad. Alright, might as well generate a small army. Well, that's a little unfortunate. So we'll just attack like this, doing as much damage as we can. Also, they have over 100 flash bombs, so that should help us survive a while longer. Although that overwhelm is not good. Alright, let's still look to see if we can find a Nami. No, we cannot. But we're gonna put more flash bombs in there. Alright, we'll use our tidal wave here. That'll give us a good amount of sustain. Hopefully survive that Tridomir. They're going to play Aurelian Soul. Not the best.
Your favorite star.
Alright, let's see if we can find our Nami. Ooh, stun. Nice. Well, this is going to hurt.
Focus. Focus.
Alright, at least we're going to reduce down their power by a decent amount. Wow. Not great. Alright, we have Nami, but I feel like it might be a little too late.
current or be swept away.
Sure, let's grab some more Namis.
Carry you.
Alright, we're gonna try something that if they... Depending on what they have, this might win the game, but they might also just be able to absolutely destroy us. So we're gonna see.
Rise with the surf.
So we're trying to buff up our Teemo, then use Dawn and Dusk to make an army of Teemos and have them all hit the Nexus. But if they have something just to kill Teemo, then we're screwed. And it's Aurelion Sol, he probably does.
Rise with the surf. Ride the surging tides.
Alright, not the best. We're going to play Nami's Ebb here just to buff up Teemo even more, because this is kind of our one shot of winning. I don't think we'll be able to survive
Rise with the surf.
next round. We might actually have it.
I'll scout ahead.
Alright, Army of Teemos. Go! They don't have anything. Oh, they're silencing some of them.
You'll need more than that.
But not enough. Perfect.
Not for everyone.
Well, GG.
Price doesn't mean everything.
Well, that was quite a comeback there at the end. That was looking pretty grim. Thought we were going to have to use a revive, but able to come through with a win. And we started that at 15, so we were able to get 3 levels from that. Pretty awesome. Nami, rather strong. There's some things I don't really agree with the developers with some of the stuff they put in her deck and with kind of how weak her 2-star power is. But her 1-star, very strong. The 2-star giving that +1 starting mana, that's pretty massive. So Nami is quite good. I do feel like she's going to have an issue where you always have to have Grand General's counterplan on her. I just feel like it's too good. Slot that in. It works absolutely amazing. Gives you tons of poke, tons of sustain. Overall, Nami pretty good. I think she's going to scale great as she levels up and get more star powers and just relics. If you guys enjoyed that, definitely like and subscribe, and I hope you all have a great day.